Hell, here, hold on. Oh, boy. I don't mind. I've had this planned the whole time. Thank you. How about that? I'll tell you what, folks, we're going to get through this together. Normally, I got a guitar tech and all that. Just hands it to me. I'm going to do my prettiest song first, and then I'm going to sort of work my way down. Unless I tell you otherwise, I wrote all these songs. I wasn't kidding. Some girls are like Christmas trees with nothing underneath, with their shiny lips and their painted eyes and their pearly teeth. If you were a tree, I know you would be plain but pleasant. It's like a gift to me each time that you're present. Oh, if you knew the pleasure that you are to view, oh, my eyes rest easy on you. You smile when I stare, I know that you're aware someone built you good. And if you wanted to make guys look at you, I'm sure you know you could. But you get covered up instead of all done up whenever we go out. And hidden out of sight is a dynamite no one knows about. Oh, if you knew the pleasure that you are to view, oh, my eyes rest easy on you. The most tender lover that I ever knew, oh, my eyes rest easy on you. Oh, my eyes rest easy on you. Thanks. Thank you. We got this figured out now. Hey, bartender, get this pregnant lady over here another beer. I don't think she's had enough. She could use some cheering up. And I watch her as I lean on the cigarette machine. Yeah, she's drinking for two tonight. Well, God bless her. She's probably here because she's missing that baby's dad. But I know she can't be hurting much after 14 cans of Stag. She just smiled at me as she lit a GPC. Yeah, she's drinking for two tonight. So I tell her, I wonder who the hell the Surgeon General thinks he is. He ought to know that it ain't his place to try to raise other people's kids. And if he walked into this bar, he'd probably flip his lid with you drinking for two tonight. Well, I tell you, you could have heard a pickled egg drop in that place. She took the beer I bought her, and then she threw it in my face. Well, I thought that she was pregnant, but I guess that weren't the case. She ain't drinking for two tonight. No, she ain't drinking for two tonight. She's just fat. She's just fat. Thank you, folks. Thank you. Well, somebody put something in my drink, please. Dope me up and put my mind at ease. I just want someone to hug me, so go ahead and drug me. Somebody put something in my drink, please. Well, what is that? PCP, GHB, friend, it's all the same to me. It really doesn't matter anymore. 'Cause what you do to me won't hurt as much. It's a total lack of human touch that I've had since she walked out the door. Well, somebody put something in my drink, please. Dope me up and put my mind at ease. Well, I just want someone to hug me, so go ahead and drug me. Well, somebody put something in my drink, please. Oh yeah, slipping under now. That's okay. Well, everybody look at me. I'm overplaying golden tea. And my drink is on the table all alone. Well, there's lots of people passing by, and a really creepy looking guy. Will he be the one to take me home? Well, somebody put something in my drink, please. Well, dope me up and put my mind at ease. Well, I don't care if you're a man, just put me in your van. Somebody put something in my drink, please. Well, somebody put something in my drink, please. Thank you. I do take drugs. Talk to me. Been out of them for a while. Let me think of some songs I can do that won't piss all you off. This is a good crowd pleaser right here. Let's say I got one. I wrote this, but that goes without saying because I didn't tell you any different. I wrote this song a long time ago. Well, did you hear about that new strip mall with all those new stores in it? It's going on 95 acres just outside the city limits, and they got a bunch of cranes out there. Bunch of big bulldozers. They're knocking down some engine barrel mounds, gonna pave the whole mess over. Well, there'll be lots of stuff to buy there and all kinds of stuff to eat. Well, I think we should make it the center of town. To hell with our main street. Well, the lumber yard and the hardware store are closing up today. We can get all that stuff cheaper at Home Depot anyway. They got a Best Buy and a Walmart. They got a supermarket of shoes. They got an NTB and a DOC, Ponderosa and Jiffy Lube. They got a Lowe's and a Dobbs and a Costco, Olive Garden and a Chuck E. Cheese. There's a Papa John's and a Domino's, a Long John Silver's and a Captain D's. Well, I wish I was on the city council so I could have got some of them bribes. But I got no doubt when this mall gets here, it's going to improve our lives. Never mind the parking lots on an incline, going to flood the rest of town. They should build some stores at the other end so the water will flow around. They got a Bed Bath and Beyond. They got a Popeyes and a Lee's. They got a Jack in the Box and a Subway, TGI Fries and an Applebee's. There's an Office Depot, an Office Max, a Pizza Hut and a Taco Bell. There's an Old Charlie's and a KFC. There's a Burger King as well. Well, I don't care if the factory closes, 'cause this town don't need it no more. I tell you, son, when this thing gets done, we'll all get jobs in them stores, and I'm sure they'll care about us. I tell you, it'll be real nice. We'll have HMOs and dental care and a discount on the merchandise. It'll have a Sonic and a Starbucks, Pit Boys and CC's Pizza, the Lens and Things in the men's warehouse where they're also pleased to meet you. And then there's PetSmart and a Petco, a Circuit City and a Sam's Club, a Wendy's and a Hardee's. There's a Blimpie and a Quiznos subs. Well, we'll be living in the lap of luxury with all we need right under our noses. We can get anything anytime we want, 'cause the strip mall never closes. We'll be working or shopping or eating there just like our kids and our wives. It'll help rebuild our community and be the center of our lives. It'll have a Target and a Kmart, Citgo and a Quick Trip, a Meineke and a Minus, a Walgreens. In case we get sick, it'll have a Baskin Robbins for the kids and a Chili's too, you know. A Chester Fried Chicken and a Chick-fil-A and a Fazoli's for Italians on the go. Thank you, folks. Have you folks not seen me before? Oh, I was hoping I'd get all these virgin ears. I'm so happy. I'm so happy. You're going to remember this night forever if I have anything to do with it. It's like strawberry wine, you know? Oh, man. Okay, here we go. We're so good. This little song, you know. I got a little motorcycle. It's a Honda 150. I got it off of Craigslist from a guy in Granite City. My mama made me promise not to take it on the freeway. It didn't have a gas tank, so I got one off of eBay. Well, it didn't have a front tire. Turns out it was an odd size. Nobody near here had one, so I had to take a long drive. I was in there for a minute. I bought the tire and I walked out. I left my artisan, sustainable, locally sourced, bespoke leather messenger bag on the seat. My truck window got broke out. When I wrote it, it was an iPod, but nobody, they're kind of irrelevant at this point. Nobody has an iPod. So if you think you got a good deal, well, brother, let me warn you, a cheap motorcycle is just too good to be true. Well, I couldn't get it running, and I had to take a breather. I bought another motorcycle, and it doesn't run either. Something like that. Something like that. Play a song, take a drink. What a great night. I can't believe how many people there are in here. I knew it was going to be like this, too. I knew it was going to be like this. I got the call last week. He said, "You want to do this show?" I said, "Oh, my God." I said, I mostly did it to impress my wife. She's a Ray Wylie Hubbard fan. So guess who I'm opening for, babe? I think my stock at home rose a little bit. I should be able to ride this one for a while. Thanks for being part of it. Thanks for being part of saving my marriage, everybody. Here's a song I wrote. This one isn't too gross. It's sort of gross. Well, I'm sipping a six-pack as you run to and fro, packing up boxes, preparing to go. Well, I can't say I'm sorry that you're leaving today, but before you walk out, I got something to say. I cheated on you with your mom.
Oh boy.
She looks more 34 than she does 42. I cheated on you with your mom. You may not believe me, but I tell you it's true. When you went out to dinner with your old boyfriend Jake and left me with your mother, well, you made a mistake. While you were carousing and drinking till 3, we was a spooning your mama and me. I cheated on you with your mom. She had hips and her lips were like roses in bloom. I cheated on you with your mom. You said you needed some space, so we got a room. Well, I found out too late that I'd married a bimbo whose dad's in the grave and whose mom is a nympho. But this world's full of fuck-ups, and Lord knows you're one, so don't let the door hit you where it parted your bum. I cheated on you with your mom. She's smart, she likes art, and she watches the news. I cheated on you with your mom. Her hip bones don't stick out and give me a bruise. Well, she's hotter than hell, and she looks like a demon. She doesn't just lay there and stare at the ceiling. I wrote this song. Well, I might have been willing to wait out this stage, 'cause guitars and women get better with age. But now that you throwed away my wedding ring, I won't fool with a copy when I can have the real thing. I cheated on you with your mom, and she looks really good in the new truck I bought her. I cheated on you with your mom, 'cause I'd rather do her than her lazy ass daughter. Thank you, everybody. Thank you, everybody. I wrote that song long before I was a happily married man. I've been married for over 7 years now. My wife is here tonight somewhere. Somewhere tonight here. She might be back there. I did not write this song. My bandmate Justin Brown wrote this song. I don't get to see Justin Brown very much. I tell you where he is, but I'm not a name dropper. He's working for somebody real famous right now, so he's gone like 250 days a year, but I'm not one of those name droppers. Pokey the Porch. I've had this van for 15 years, and it's like a home to me. I've traveled all around the country and seeing things and being free. I picked up this cute hitchhiker. She turned out to be a man. Then the road got really bumpy. I blew a tranny in my van. I blew a tranny in my van, and there was fluid everywhere. I'm crying like a baby, but this dude don't seem to care. I don't know how this happened. Well, it wasn't in my plans. This sucks a big old dick. I blew a tranny in my van. I didn't write this song. Justin Brown wrote this song. He's my bandmate in the Doc Ellis Band. Ryan back there on the soundboard plays drums in the Doc Ellis Band. We've been in a band together for 10 years, 11 years, something like that. And here's how the rest of the song goes. And we're standing on the shoulder, and I don't know what to do. The highway cop is pulling up with his lights flashing blue. He said, what's happening here, folks? As I wrung my trembling hands, he said, I see what's going on. You blew a tranny in your van. I blew a tranny in my van, and I'm sweating like a pig. A hitchhiker don't like the cop, and he's about to flip his wig. Don't know how this happened. I got a problem all over my hands. We're stuck in the back of a squad car. I blew a tranny in my van. Well, I guess I let it go just a little too far. Blew a tranny in my van. Well, my enemies are laughing at me. Hardy har har. Blew a tranny in my van. This is gonna leave an emotional scar. I blew a tranny in my van. Thank you. That song's going to be on our upcoming record. In today's environment, we weren't sure if that was an okay song to play or not, but we're going to let history be our judge, Doc Ellis. We're going to... hope my kids are proud of me. Oh, it tastes so good. Gin and tonic is the perfect summertime drink. And then I get to about October 1st, and then I switch to Manhattans. I have 2 seasons. How am I doing on time, Ryan? I've lost 20 minutes. This is perfect. I couldn't have timed that better if I knew what I was doing. I want to play a very special song for you folks here. I'm having such a good time. I can't believe this crowd. This is just like magical. This is like I won the something. This is the best night of my life. It may sound crazy, but it's true. And you might think that I'm just saying that. But folks, I never lied to you. My life has been a piece of shit so far, so the bar's not hard to raise. In fact, until a little while ago, I'd planned to kill myself on stage. You gave me strength to go on living. Now I won't give up the fight. I'll tell you folks, it feels so right just to be with you tonight on the best night of my life. This is the best night of my life. It really is. It really is. I don't get to open for Ray Wylie Hubbard ever. This is the first time. Yep. What a creative, inventive, interesting. I got to meet him at Soundcheck, and he was not an asshole. He was pretty cool. I always like that when people I like aren't assholes. Okay, I'm going to play you a new song that I wrote. It's only been played one other place out there on the patio for like 15 people. I don't know if I'm going to do that one, actually. I don't like that song. I don't like it. All the fellers show up to see Sharon when her shift at the bar starts at 5. We're all wondering what she'll be wearing. We start hollering when she arrives, and Sharon sure likes the attention. She waves as she jumps up and down, and we all sit there sipping and staring at the best looking barmaid in town. Well, Sharon is kind of big-breasted, an attraction we all come to see. And the bar stools are hotly contested, so you can't even get up to pee. We trip over ourselves trying to tip her, and the liquor begins flowing free. And she probably makes more than a stripper. I wish people looked that way at me. Well, some people say that we're lechers, and society says not to stare. I get yelled at by college professors and feminists with fuchsia hair. Well, I may be a bum on a bar stool, and I probably should be at home, but we're putting Sharon through law school while they're typing some stuff on their phones. Well, you can say what you want, but I'm here every night just to stare at Sharon till they turn out the lights. I don't know what I'm going to do with that, but now you heard it. I don't know. I don't know what that song. Anyway, I got a little song right here. It's in the same key. It's real easy for me. I don't have to move a muscle. And it goes like this. I did. Damn. As an intro. As a rose Sunday morning, you were sleeping peacefully in a worn-out, greasy dumpster back behind the KFC, on a box of burned-up biscuits in a pile of old baked beans. You laid there like an angel and dreamed your little baby dreams. Dumpster baby, nobody loves you. That's why you're in this dumpster all alone. Dumpster baby, they closed the lid above you. You're just waiting here till Jesus takes you home. Oh, this is so controversial. God, I can just smell your blood boiling. As the sun rose Monday morning, the sky grew dark and cold as the sun set Sunday evening, and you thought of your teenage mama and your dad who just got parole. With an empty pack of misty lights and an empty quart of stag, they left you there to face your fate, nestled in that plastic bag. Oh, isn't that sad? Oh boy, I had people come up and punch me in the face for playing this. It gets better. I wouldn't do this to you, would I? It's gotta have a happy ending. Well, as the sun rose Monday morning, it was the dawn of garbage day. You saw your short life pass before you, and you began to pray. The truck rumbled up the alley in a haze of smoke and flies. As it backed up towards your dumpster, its beeps drowned out your cries. Dumpster baby, oh, no one can hear you. and the chance is getting slim that you'll be saved. Dumpster baby, you won't have nobody to rear you, 'cause it's looking like this dumpster will be your grave. Key change coming, key change coming. Well, it hooked on to your dumpster, and then it raised you way up high. Just at that moment, the hydraulic piston blew a seal and shot fluid up into the sky. The driver heard you squalling, and he called up Channel 3. And he told them of the Monday morning miracle back behind the KFC. Dumpster baby, the angels were looking out for you. Now it's looking like you'll live to be a man. Dumpster baby, the whole wide world will adore you. Who'd have thought you'd grow up to play the bass in the Doc Ellis Band? That's my band. I wrote that song for my bass player. Anyway, folks, thank you for going along that magical, uncomfortable journey with me. But I got just a pile of songs for you. I'm gonna have to cut this set list short. It's so dense with excellence. Do you folks want to get dirty? How dirty you want to get? I don't know. I'm trying to get a handle on what I should do here. Maybe I should do this song. You folks from St. Louis City, or you from Illinois, or where are you from? This comes okay. Okay, House Springs. Okay, I'm kind of getting the center of population right here. Are there any people from Ladue here? Well, you're rich and you're bright and you're pasty and white. You've got what it takes to succeed. You like cheeses and wine, and you're real good at buying lots of shit that you don't really need. And you live in a house for a family of 10, but you got a family of 2. You're a Laduesier, a Hoosier that lives in Ladue. Well, you help to congest Highway 40, and you slow my commute to a crawl. And you make me want to move someplace real far away, 'cause I get so damn sick of it all. Can you even see me when I'm flipping you off? Way up in your Hummer H2. You Laduesier, you Hoosier that lives in Ladue. Well, your company buys all the seats at Busch Stadium. Just buys big blocks of them. All the box seats and all that. And that's why it costs so much to go. And you'll pay $15 for a hot dog just to look like an average Joe. And you'll pay the ballpark whatever they want. That's why we're all getting screwed by Laduesiers, the Hoosiers that live in Ladue. Well, if I was General Sherman, I'd go on a march through Ladue, and I'd spend a week looting and burning. Yeah, I'd leave a big mess there for you. Yeah, I'd fuck you like you fucked St. Louis when you left and took her money with you. You Laduesiers, you Hoosiers that live in Ladue. Thank you, folks. Normally I talk a lot more and I tell funny, yeah, I think they're right. I tell funny anecdotes and things, you know. This show's got to be done. I want to get all these songs out to you real quick. I can't waste any time. Every minute's precious. I probably have like 7 of them left or something, don't I? Okay. I got 2 songs. I got 2 songs left for you. This is the real art of it right here. Just trying to figure out what you folks want. That's what I get paid for. Well, this is a pretty dangerous song to play right here, but I'm gonna go for it. Yep, got 2 songs left. I haven't played this song for a long time, but it just keeps getting more appropriate. I don't go to church or speak in tongues or shout amen. I don't cross myself and pray to Mary Magdalene. But if there is a heaven, I know I'll get in. 'Cause in this life I was not a Republican. I've got a studio in the Central West End. I've got a taste for Maker's Mark and Bombay gin. Sometimes I think my parents think that I like men, but at least they know I am not a Republican. Once there was this girl named Nancy Kerrigan. Some feller took a pipe and hit her in the shins. Some folks will use all kinds of dirty tricks to win. That SOB was probably a Republican. Yeah, I bet Jeff Gillooly's a Republican. Yeah, I bet he is, actually. All right, I got. Thank you. I got 1 song left. I got to take 1 long drink. I got 1 kind of long song. I'm gonna get off of here, and I'm gonna go back there, buy my CD where my Doc Ellis band CDs are, and stand there, and then we're gonna see Ray Wylie Hubbard together as a community, you know. All right. Sorry, Phil, wherever you are. All right. Here we go. Here's a song. Well, my daddy cooked corn whiskey in a shack up in the hills. Then one day the lawman came and busted up his still. He went to jail, we lost the farm, and I had nothing left. So I learned to make my living by cooking crystal meth. Crystal meth, crystal meth. Well, I love to smell it cooking, and it's always on my breath. Crystal meth, crystal meth. You better not come around looking when I'm a cooking crystal meth. Well, I make methamphetamines, that is my stock and trade. And I've been cooking 7 years without 1 single raid. I sleep with 15 women, and there ain't one on the pill. 'Cause they all want to date the Donald Trump of Cedar Hill. Crystal meth, crystal meth. Well, I love to smell it cooking, and it's always on my breath. Crystal meth, crystal meth. You better not come around looking when I'm cooking crystal meth. You know, I wrote this song 12 years ago. I am like Nostradamus. And it keeps getting funnier, too, the joke. Well, them Nazis started making meth to keep their men awake. I know they would have won the war if they had this shit I make. You're in for some freaky tweaking. Just ask my buddy Seth if you dare to smoke a light bulb full of Jeffco crystal meth. Crystal meth, crystal meth. Well, I love to smell it cooking, and it's always on my breath. Crystal meth, crystal meth. looking when I'm a cooking crystal meth. Well, you might just burn your house down to be cooking stuff inside. So I sit on down the holler back behind my double wide. If my neighbors ever find my lab, I know I'll have a mess. That's why I always walk around with a loaded SKS. Crystal meth, crystal meth. Well, I love to smell it cooking and it's always on my breath. Crystal meth, crystal meth. You better not come around looking when I'm cooking crystal meth. Better not come around looking when I'm a cooking crystal meth. Thank you. Thanks, everybody. My name is Jesse Irwin. I'm in the Doc Ellis Band. I'm going to come try to wrap up all my cables and stuff and sit them on this stool and carry it with one hand, all skillfully back there, and then I'm going to come out and hang out with you. We're going to watch Ray Wylie Hubbard. Thank you for being such a great audience. This is just man, I ought to do this for a living or something. All right, we'll see you later.